Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we got another Game of Thrones the card game, 2nd edition tournament video for you. This time from round 2 of the Rochester, New York Regional Championships 2016. On the left we have Cole, on the right we have Jeff. Cole is playing House Targaryen, Banner of the Lion actually. And on the right we have House Greyjoy, Banner of the Dragon. So it looks like the setup on the left here, we have a duplicated Tyrion, a Lannisport Merchant, and a Rose Road. So not a bad setup. 4 cards. And he's got 6 gold. Looks like they're set up. And on the right, Jeff, the Greyjoy player, has set up a duplicated Asha, a Handmaiden, and it looks like a sea stone chair down there, which could be trouble. So we're here at Millennium Games in Rochester, New York. Amazing store. If you haven't seen the first round of this video, go back and check that out. It should be in a playlist. If you haven't seen it, we're going to have 6 rounds of Swiss for this tournament and a cut to the top 8. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe for more videos in this series. I appreciate the support. And we're here at table number 1. And we have a Noble Cause flipped on the left into a Trading with the Matoshi flipped on the right. So 3 gold will be given to the Targaryen player to start on top of his Lord and Lady reduction there off his plot, which is always a great start. Both decks most likely playing Mirri Maz Dur. That single character alone is making the Dragon Banner or House Targaryen deck very popular. And I know it was at this tournament. And there she is with a dupe. So she will be sticking around for a bit. So if you guys aren't familiar with her, she is 7 cost, 5 strength, has an intrigue and power icon. She is unique. Her ability basically is an interrupt for claim. So when claim is applied, you can trigger that optional interrupt and replace claim with a target kill to a character of your choosing across the board. So if she, for example, wins an intrigue challenge alone, you can trigger that to, instead of take cards out of your opponent's hand, you can choose and kill a character across the board from you. Pretty bananas.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it looks like that is all Jeff's going to play. So he is sitting on, I believe, 2 gold there. He did duplicate his sea stone chair and also has a sea tower in play. He most likely should be sitting on 3 gold, I believe, there. Maybe it's 3 gold, just the way it's piled, you can't tell. But I believe he only played the Mirri there that cost gold. So, and he had 10 gold to start from his plot, so he should have 3 left. And over to Cole, the Targaryen player on the left. For his marshalling, let's see what he plays. So he had the 3 gold he got from Trading with Matoshi. He gained 5 more off of the plot card there. And 1 more from the Rose Road. So he should be sitting on 9 gold plus a reduction on the first Lord or Lady character he plays. And he has the Lannisport Merchant out in play, so he can reduce a Lannister character if he has one or chooses to play one. And on top of that, icing on the cake, he also is sitting on a King's Road, which he's going to play and pop that. So he is going to explode here, I believe, on the board. And there is Jaime Lannister played using that Merchant, the King's Road, the Lord and Lady reduction. And he has a duplicate, which is great to see when you have Mirri Maz Dur staring at you across the table and a sea stone chair. But the Greyjoy deck looks like it's ready to start eating through those duplicates very fast if you can't stop Mirri from winning and you can't stop Asha from getting unopposed military challenge off. But the Targaryen player, Cole, does have a lot of options still. He does milk Mirri Maz Dur, so we do not have to worry about her this round. But that attachment can easily come off in the next round, assuming Jeff is playing some way to get it off. And there is Sirio Florel, who is able to give a stealth and a military icon to a character of his choosing. Which can definitely stop that Sea Stone Chair from doing any damage. By giving character stealth to be able to block the unopposed challenge from Asha, which is not able to stealth another stealth character. I'm not sure if Cole's done marshalling here, but he is sitting on 2 gold still. And that 2 gold is... Oh, there he's passing there on his marshalling. So it looks like over to Jeff for challenges. And he is going to spend a gold to Nightmare's Sirio. So Sirio now loses his stealth, and he loses the ability to give away that stealth. But we do have a Hand's Judgment played from Cole, and a Hand's Judgment play from Jeff to cancel the Hand's Judgment. So a little cancel ping pong there, and Jeff gets his Nightmares off because the cancel was canceled. And Sirio doesn't have stealth, and he wasn't able to give away stealth. So Asha is going to be able to get that unopposed military through, most likely, due to Cole there, the Targaryen player, only having 1 gold, so he's not able to ambush anything in until he gets some more gold from Tyrion. Unless he does have Hear Me Roar. But I am not sure if that is loyal or not. And most likely he's not playing that in his deck.
Yeah, military. Still.
So we have a military challenge with Asha Greyjoy there, stealthing Jaime Lannister, so he will not be able to participate as a defender. But Sirio is able to sneak in and defend, obviously, because you can only stealth 1 character.
I can't. It needs to be on the post.
So, yeah, so it won't be unopposed. Claim will happen. It looks like Cole wasn't sure what it did there, and yeah, why would... Now I'm a little confused why Jeff played that Nightmares. Didn't seem like the right time for that.
It's a good play, Rebel.
Power.
So we have a power challenge here with the Handmaiden. 1 strength.
Makes sense.
And we have Cole declaring no defenders, so the Greyjoy player there will get 1 power for the unopposed bonus.
Go ahead.
And it looks like the Greyjoy player is passing on his challenges. And we're over to the Targaryen player to do his challenges. He still has Jaime that can attack on a military standing without kneeling there, which is the usual start. But he may want to do Intrigue first to get some gold off Tyrion to fuel his events, or his ambush. And here it is. So we have the Intrigue challenge, stealthing Mirri Maz Duur. Just going to gain 2 gold from Tyrion.
That's a good one.
So an unopposed power collected there. And Magister Illyrio was grabbed for Intrigue claim. Now we have the military challenge with Sir Jaime. Gaining another unopposed. And the duplicate of Mirri is used for claim. And Jaime will gain a renown. So Targaryen player is 2 on the house, 1 on Jaime, so he's 3 power to 1 on the Greyjoy player's house there.
Palace could take it. I could have stood there to get.
No, that's true. That's true. So good sack.
Good.
Not be burning down anybody's territory. Yeah.
So an interesting little tidbit for this tournament. I believe it was after we counted. We had about, out of the 44 players, I think we had 19 were from Canada. So we definitely climbed the U.S.-Canadian border, aka the wall, and went down there and raided their prize table, as was said on Facebook by the owner of the store, Travis, which was pretty funny. But here's 2 Canadian players here at this table. So we got Cole on the left from Toronto, and Jeff on the right from Burlington, which is about an hour down the road from Toronto, in my local meta. And we had some players coming down from the Ottawa area. And I believe a couple of people came down from Montreal.
Sure.
And yeah, so it was a good showing from the Canadian players traveling down for this. So we have March to the Wall flipped on the Greyjoy side, and we got a trading with the Matoshi on the Targaryen side. So returning the favor and giving 3 gold to the Greyjoy player. Looks like the Targaryen player is having a tough choice here of who to march. Who does he want to discard? They cannot be saved, so duplicates, for example, on Tyrion and Jaime will go away to the discard pile, along with the character. So they'd be losing 2 copies of the most likely the 3 he has of them in his deck, so he would probably not see them again. If he gets rid of Syrio, maybe that's his only copy of Syrio in the deck, so he will never see him again, which is maybe why he's choosing Tyrion there. But having that stealth is great against a Greyjoy deck, especially with Seastone Chair sitting out there that is not going away. It does have a duplicate. So we're over to marshalling on the Greyjoy player side. He is the first player, so he will be going first. And we have another Handmaiden played. We saw the other one went to the discard pile as they marched the wall target there in the plot phase. And I believe that was the Great Kraken played. And 2 for a Wildling Scout. Yep, it is the Great Kraken. Cole just wanted to read it there. And that Wildling Scout is a little 2-cost neutral character with an intrigue icon. You can, as an action, sacrifice it, which puts it to the discard pile, and give another character stealth, which works great with Miri Mazdur when she does not have Milk of the Poppy attached to her, blanking her text box. Also helps with Seastone Chair, I'm sure. And Great Kraken, trying to get those unopposed bonus power or bonus card draw. So now we have a Daenerys Targaryen marshaled in on the Targaryen side of the board there. So she is going to give all opposing characters participating in challenges -1 strength. Which is not good when you're playing Miri Mazdur against Daenerys Targaryen, because it's even harder to get Miri Mazdur through alone. Because her strength is reduced to 4. But Daenerys helps Miri Mazdur if they're on the same side for sure, obviously lessening the chance of your opponent defending against Miri Mazdur. And there is Drogon with a duplicate played. And 1 gold saved.
I want to take an action. If
Well, challenge actions, I have none.
So we're into challenge actions here. We're going to have Jeff pass on his, so it looks like we're triggering Syrio here on the Targaryen side.
Pepperoni on 1 and half pepperoni, half sausage. Can I attack it for the servitor combination? And that will do it.
He's just looking to give away stealth to somebody there to help him defend from that Seastone Chair. So looks like he gave Drogon a military and stealth, which will help him fully block if Asha were to come in alone, because she's only 4 strength, but she'd be 3 when she's participating because of Dany standing, and Drogon would definitely be able to come in and block that with 4 strength.
I know, that's why I say it's about me to think.
And it looks like the Greyjoy player is sitting on 1 card in hand, and the Targaryen player is sitting on 2.
Oh, just, oh, okay. Oh.
So we have an intrigue challenge here initiated with the Wildling Scout for 2, actually 1 strength right now while Daenerys is standing. And doesn't look like the Targaryen player cares about those cards. So it's unopposed. So the Greyjoy player is going to draw a card off Grey Kraken. Gain an unopposed bonus. Grab for claim. He gets Viserion.
Yeah, I want to get the other one. That's my question. That's the one that gives you no.
So we could do an unopposed challenge most likely with Asha here. Stealthing out Daenerys, which would get him an unopposed. And looks like he is doing that. 3 strength with Asha Greyjoy, stealthing Daenerys Targaryen. So no defenders declared. And it looks like Asha will stand.
Opposing claim. Or
So we have a reaction off the Great Kraken, getting another card.
I'll just kneel this to say I used it twice.
Is it twice?
Yeah.
So yeah, just clarifying that's twice per round there.
Unopposed my claim.
And the Greyjoy player is now up to 4 power there on his house card at the top of the screen. Against the Targaryen player who is at 3 power. 2 on the house, 1 on Jaime Lannister.
Military.
So he's going to do that military challenge with Asha. You know it's going to force the opponent on the other side of the board there to kneel characters to try to block the unopposed.
Yeah, I'm 3. That's right. Okay.
And he chooses to stealth Jaime. And gets fully blocked with the Drogon like we talked about before. And over to challenges for the Targaryen player.
Military?
So we have the military with Jaime, who doesn't kneel to attack during military challenges. 5 strength, no defenders declared. So the Targaryen player will gain a power for renown on his house card. We have the Handmaiden chosen as claim, and Jaime will get a renown for winning a military challenge.
Intrigue challenge?
Now we have an intrigue challenge of 5 strength with Jaime Lannister, which is enough to win against Miri Mazdur.
At this point, it doesn't matter which one I defend. Let's defend the intrigue.
So looks like we have a block of 4 with Miri. She's -1 due to Daenerys still standing. Looks like no reactions. And Rose Road is grabbed for intrigue claim from the Greyjoy player's hand. And now we have a power challenge with Daenerys. No defenders. She does have renown because Drogon is out on the board giving her renown. And we have insight drawing a card there for the Targaryen player. And dominance taken by the Targaryens. So looks like 9 on the Targaryen side. We got 1 power on Dany, 2 on Jaime, and 6 actually on the house card there. Against only 3 power on the Greyjoy side, up on their house card there. So 9-3. After only 2 rounds, that's pretty crazy. But that's what happens when both players throw Trading with Bentoshis out there throughout the first 2 rounds. Definitely adds a lot more economy, gets cards on the board faster, and gets the game going quicker, I believe. As we see here.
Let's just get all our video characters.
Cards in hand?
2.
So both players look like they have 2 cards in hand. And we have Filthy Accusations flipped on the Targaryen side, and Calling the Banners flipped on the Greyjoy side. So the Greyjoy player will get 4 gold from the characters across the board, and it looks like Asha is knelt by Filthy Accusations.
4 gold from you. And 3 gold.
And it looks like the Greyjoy player was chosen to go first.
Where's the trading?
And he obviously saw another Rose Road there, which is playing for a limited.
Yeah, I got both. I was like, thank God I was able to draw those because I didn't want to have this turn as a draw.
So Magister Illyrio Looks like Jeff was able to see another copy from his deck there, and he's able to get him into play. I believe he still has 2 gold. And we have another copy of Miri, so he's seen all 3 Miri Mazdurs.
Go ahead.
And over to the Targaryens to Marshall. 5 gold, 1 from the Rose Road, 4 from the plot.
Breath, Greyjoy to breath. How much gold did you say?
6.
I didn't draw my 2. I always forget with calling the banners. I don't know why. Dude,
Next opponent.
I don't know what it is with calling the banners. I grab my gold and I'm like, it's always.
So all 5 gold spent, and we have another Magister Illyrio played here on the other side of the board.
Back to you. I do want to take an action.
So looks like we're in challenges here. The Greyjoy player deciding if he wants to do a challenge action or not. And the Targaryen player has indicated he does have one, which is most likely Sirio again.
Go ahead.
I top decked him after
Your action.
It was like,
You passed your action?
Yeah, I'm passing my action, so I'm not standing here.
So if I pass my action,
I-
you can't take another action after declare a challenge.
Right away, yes.
You do not currently have stealth standing, so I am going to...
So I think both players have passed here.
I will.
So now the Greyjoy player
For
is going to use Miri here in a challenge. And it sounds like it's an intrigue challenge for 4 right now, with Danny standing.
Oh god. He came in, showed up, and had a drop. Okay, well, I think Jim knows he dropped when he was talking. He said he was back like
When Mike comes after me, I'll just send him a
yeah, he might just get a loss. You know, think that it's concede or something. I'll get a win. Okay. It's gonna bring straight. It's good.
Sun Spear. And raise the plane down on my real pot.
And it looks like the Targaryen player is really thinking this through. And he is going to block with Illyrio, which is only going to block the unopposed bonus, but he's going to lose the challenge. And in turn loses the Lannisport Merchant from his hand there for intrigue claim. And 2 gold paid to Stander and do a power challenge using Illyrio's ability. And no defenders declared. So Great Kraken will draw a card there.
unopposing claim.
And looks like the Greyjoy's gained 2 power off that challenge.
Okay. That's me.
And pass challenges over the Targaryen player since he doesn't have a military icon standing. So we have a military challenge with Jaime Lannister. Start here. No defenders, so he gets unopposed bonus. See who was chosen for claim. Looks like a duplicate off of Miri again. And Jaime will gain a renown.
I'm gonna kneel her. Yeah.
So we have the Targaryens up to 10 power against 5 on the Greyjoy side. Looks like an intrigue challenge here with Jaime Lannister, 5 strength. And we have the Wildling Scout blocking with 1 to prevent the unopposed bonus. A King's Road is grabbed for intrigue claim from the Greyjoy player's hand
You guys want any drinks?
that he just drew with the Great Kraken.
What kind of drinks?
Anything up front, soda, water, any drink.
Water would be great.
Water, please.
Thank you. For challenge action, I'll give her.
So Sirio's being triggered to give Danny a military icon in stealth.
Do a power challenge.
It looks like a power challenge, stealthing Illyrio.
So no reactions, unopposed.
Water?
Water, please.
So it's going to get unopposed, claim, a renown on Danny, and insight. So a lot gained off that power challenge. And putting the Targaryen player, looks like 8 power, 9 now for dominance on the house card.
Okay.
Plus 5 more, so 14 on the Targaryen side to 4 on the Greyjoy side. So the Targaryen player is 1 power away from winning. I don't see how he doesn't win this with Syrio out there giving away stealth, and Jaime and Danny having renown. So you have lots of avenues here to get that last power. And it looks like weapons at the door played for the Greyjoy player. High initiative plot 391 against a Call in the Banners, a 361 on the Targaryen side. Both players most likely trying to grab initiative there to make sure that well, the Greyjoy player is trying to prevent the Targaryen player from going first and closing this out, and the Targaryen player wants to go first so he can close this out, so no shenanigans happen before it gets to his challenge phase. I don't know if you guys heard a few seconds ago there, the guys working at the store, also another thing that they did that was amazing at this tournament, players who were at the premier table here, which was the table 1 and table 2, which were together at a raised table in a separate room from the rest of the tournament, with all the prizes, nice table, nice chairs, nice lighting. They had the room set up there so I could put my camera, so when I showed up they had it all ready for me, which was super awesome. So you're watching table number 1 here, as I've said before. But they would walk up to the table, and while you're playing at this top table here, you would have drinks brought to you. Anything they had there. So whatever you wanted. They have all the pop, energy drinks, water, whatever was in their fridge at this store, you could just say, bring it to me, and they would bring it to you. I thought that was amazing. They were offering it to players all day from the first round all the way through the cut. It was your reward for staying at these top tables all day. And so that was amazing. This store is awesome. Go check them out. Like I said, if you're in Rochester, New York, you're in the area, you're passing through. If you're across the border in Canada, near the border, the Buffalo border, definitely drive over. It's about 90 minutes past the border. Definitely worth the trip. An amazing store. Lots of selection. Great people. Check them out.
No challenge actions.
So it looks like we're passing on challenge actions here. Khal Drogo is now out on the table, making it even worse. Another renown power, adding an extra challenge option for doing 2 militaries a turn, and having Syrio being able to give out that stealth. I do not see how the Greyjoy player is going to stop any power from being gained here. But he could steal some power here on a power challenge. But he's going to start with his military challenge with Asha. Actually, he's choosing not to do that.
Yes,
Nope, he's changed his mind again. And so we got Asha stealthing Jaime with a military challenge. 3 strength. And it looks like we have an Iron Mines out there on the Greyjoy side. So he can save a character from dying by sacrificing that location.
Show me the light.
Intrigue for 4. No gold, correct?
So looks like we have full defense there from Khal Drogo and Drogon, which is going to gain a renown and close it out. Congrats to Cole for winning his 2nd round game against Jeff, using his Targaryen Banner of the Lion. And we didn't see Miri go crazy there in that match, considering she was in both decks, which I thought we would, but that didn't happen. Thanks to the guys at Rochester Games, or sorry, Millennium Games in Rochester, New York. You guys are awesome. Great tournament. Thank you to the players for playing under the camera. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. It's free. We will have more videos in this series coming up, so make sure you subscribe to get notified when those go live. And I appreciate all the support. See you guys in the next one.